Today is Tuesday, November 3rd. Today's lunch menu is popcorn chicken, mac and cheese, pinto beans, and a variety of fruit.
Rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the East Jackson Pledge.
We, the Eagles of East Jackson Elementary, pledge to respect and help each other, take care of our school, and be responsible for achieving our goals.
Please remain standing for the moment of silence. Think about your goals and what you would like to accomplish today.
Today is day 1 of our specials rotation. Today's snack is a pear. Pears can be enjoyed in many ways, from breakfast to dessert, and of course, pears make the perfect portable snack. This makes it easy to score their nutritional benefits without a lot of prep work or cooking time. A fun fact about pears is that each pear grown in the United States is picked by hand. Enjoy your delicious pear today.
Go on a reading adventure with Fall at Book Fairs. No compass needed to navigate these awesome new books.
This is Bad Kitty. She doesn't mean to be bad, but somehow she knows how to get herself into trouble. It's not always her fault. She was trying to be a good kitty and eat her vegetables, but she bit into Grandma instead of the broccoli. She was trying to be a good kitty and clean herself when she coughed up a huge hairball. She was trying to be a good kitty and wear the goofy sweater and the matching hat when she knocked over her entire birthday cake. She was trying to be a good kitty and welcome house guests when she... Well, you get the idea. Bad Kitty by Nick Bruhl.
Don't miss out. Only 3 days left to shop our online book fair.
Presidential election is today, and you get to be a part of the East Jackson Elementary mock election. Did you know only a little more than half of Americans voted in the 2012 and 2016 elections?
Voting is your chance to stand up for the issues you care about. Elections are decided by the people who go out and vote. Not voting is giving up your voice. If you don't vote, someone else will make the decision for you.
Voting is free and easy. Each person will get one vote. To vote, you have to be 18 years old and you have to register.
You can register by printing a voter registration form, filling it out, and mailing it to your local electoral office or putting it online.
To vote, you are giving a polling place, which is somewhere close to where you live. This is where you go to vote. Polling places are usually in public buildings like schools, churches, or fire stations.
If you are not old enough to vote, that's okay. Learn about the candidates, talk about them with your grown-ups, listen to their thoughts, and share yours.
Voters mark their choices on a voter ballot. In the state of Georgia, voters vote on electronic devices. And so today, when you get ready to go to the polls, you'll be voting on iPads in our precinct, the Media Center. Responsible voters research the candidates to find out who has the same beliefs and values that they do so that they vote for people who they believe will make decisions that they will agree with. Our country has 2 main political parties to help voters decide who they most agree with. The Democrats are symbolized by the donkey. On election night, you'll see states who had mostly Democrat votes turn blue on a political map. Republicans are symbolized by the elephant. On election night, Republican states will turn red on our political map. This year, Georgia voters have the chance to choose between these 3 candidates to be our next president of the United States of America. Let's see what they believe to help us make a decision today about who we believe will be the best president. The Democratic candidate for president this year is former U.S. Senator Joe Biden. His running mate, who, if he wins, will be the Vice President of the United States, is Kamala Harris.
Biden wants to make sure all students have great education. He wants the government to give money to help schools be more diverse. He also wants college free for many families.
In the past, Biden helped pass tough on crime laws that affected many Black Americans. He says moving forward, he wants to help get rid of racism in our court system.
Biden wants more testing for coronavirus, more equipment for hospitals and Medicare workers, and more money spent to find a vaccine.
The Republican candidate for president is Donald J. Trump. He's called the incumbent because he's already the president of the United States and is running to continue to have that same position. If he wins, his vice president will be our current vice president, Mike Pence.
Trump wants to give families a choice between public, private, and charter schools.
President Trump supports police officers and is against protests. He has helped Black and Latin communities have more jobs.
Trump wants to boost the economy and he wants to get rid of COVID and help America.
Our final presidential candidate is Jo Jorgensen. She represents the Libertarian Party. If she wins the presidential race, Jorgensen will be the first female president in history. Her running mate, who will be vice president if she wins, is Spike Cohen. Depending on how many people live in each state, votes count differently. The state of Georgia has what's called 16 electoral votes. The state of California has the most with 55. And the state of Alaska only has 3 electoral votes. Our 3rd grade classes have developed an electoral college system for our school. Depending on the population of your class, your votes will count differently in this election. Look for our electoral map on the wall throughout the day to see how your favorite candidate is doing in the race. Voters must show proof of who they are in order to vote. So when you come to vote today, make sure to bring your voter registration card.
Do you want to make a positive impact? Voting gives you that chance. Support the candidates that can help your community, state, and even the nation for the greater good.
Make your voice heard in these elections. Our communities are made up of friends, loved ones, neighbors, and children. Make the decision to vote for yourself and those around you.
One of your most important rights is the right to vote. Voting gives you a voice in the decisions made in our country. It is the responsibility and duty and privilege of every American. Go vote.
Listen for the announcement at the end of the day of the winner of this year's East Jackson Elementary School presidential election.